is Friday, December 11th of 2020. Oh my God, just 20 more days. It seems like this year just goes on forever and ever. And you are watching and or listening to Guy's Daily Drive. Bam. And welcome everyone to the end of the week here on Guy's Daily Drive. I'm on my way to work. It's the morning. It's bright and sunny. It is really, really bright, which is why I'm wearing these sunglasses. And you can probably see all the glare coming in on my driver's side window here, which will tell you just how bright it is right now. Oh, so something, technology is our friend, or it can be our friend. Sometimes, though, it is not. For example, I recorded a Back to the Future on Wednesday night, uploaded it to YouTube, and I've got this thing where after it gets uploaded to YouTube, it automatically, or is supposed to be automatically, uploaded to my website, which is vertshark.com. And when I went to bed last night, it was still uploading to YouTube. And usually those uploads have to complete before a link or a new post is created in vertshark.com. And then I come in the next day and do a couple of small things. I add a graphic to it, maybe clean up something if I've made a mistake in the text. And then I go ahead and I use this thing called Blog2Social in WordPress to push it to twitter.com/vertshark and the Vertshark page in Facebook. And it's not the all-in-one automated solution that I would like. I mean, I would like to be able to, I push something up to YouTube and it automatically goes to my website. It automatically goes to to Twitter and Facebook and various pages in Facebook, because I'm part of the Mac the Future group. I have the Vertshark page, and of course I have my own regular page. So it would be nice if it would do all of those things, and I'm sure that there are many solutions to make it do all of those things, just none that I could find easily that were free and weren't like a programming nightmare for someone who doesn't code. And the solution I have usually works, and it's been pretty good for, I don't know, the last 6 months or so that I've been using it. And it takes a lot of work away from me. I don't have to do a lot of the things manually that I used to do. So when I got up this morning, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to drop the 2 finished videos into a program I have that takes a video and turns it strictly into an MP3 audio file. So that's what I put up into the Guy's Daily Drive podcast feed for all, the 3 things that I put up there. Except when I went over to vertshark.com, they weren't there. And I was like, what the hell? Come on. Oh. And I'm not sure if it's a problem with IFTTT, if this then that, which is the website that I created, the little shortcut that's supposed to do the magic of making a post over in WordPress for me, but they weren't there. So like a caveman, I had to go in, get the links manually from YouTube, and create the posts in WordPress, which is fine. But the thing is, I'm not sure where the fault lies. I'm not sure exactly what happened, because it could be a problem with YouTube. It could be a problem with if this then that. It could be a one-time anomaly where it'll never, ever, ever happen again. Or it could also be a problem with WordPress, because there's a new version of WordPress out, and I updated it, I think it was last night, along with some other regular updates to some of the things that I do, or some of the plugins and stuff that I have in WordPress. So what do you do in a case like that? You have to go and research. You have to go and find where the problem is, how to get around the problem, redo whatever it is you've got to redo to make things work the way they did before. And because I'm going into work this morning, I just didn't have the time to do that. So I did those things manually, and then I know that the plugin I used to push stuff up to Facebook and Twitter, that was working, because after I got the posts up, I used that plugin, and things went to VertShark, which is my page on Facebook, and I highly, highly recommend anyone who enjoys Guy's Daily Drive, go on over. If you're a Facebook user, not everybody is, of course, go on over to Facebook, type in VertShark in the search bar, and it'll come up. And then go ahead and subscribe. Though, of course, you don't have to. You can, if you're listening to this, you're already subscribed through various ways, means, and all that, but that's fine. I'm always just happy that that people are watching or listening. It's great. So that's those are some of the problems that can come up with technology, especially when you automate things. When you say, okay, I want this piece of technology to work with that piece of technology, and then go on over and push that to that piece of technology. Well, someone makes a change in one of those, and the whole thing falls down. So that's something I'm going to have to check later. One last thing before I go. I know there are some people who watch and or listen to Guy's Daily Drive that are interested in podcasting. And this comes up quite a bit in some of the various groups that I belong to, the Ecamm Live group, Podcasters group, a few others, in that people are trying to do things with live casting and using Skype, and they're having problems. They get feedback, they get problem that nothing seems to be working the way it is they want it to. And there's a couple of really, really great programs that can help you, that will make things much, much easier. They are not free, so don't expect them to be free. The main one that I use, and I highly recommend if you're trying to do anything beyond the basics, is a program called Loopback, and it's from Rogue Amoeba. If you just search for Loopback, it'll come up. I don't know how much it costs off the top of my head, but this is a great program for routing audio internally to your Mac and to whatever VoIP or other kinds of services that you want to use. It works phenomenally, but it's not always easy to set up. So I have a couple of videos over on YouTube, and if you look up my name with Loopback, they'll show up. That will show you exactly how to use Loopback, how to use Loopback with Audio Hijack, if that's something that you want to do, how to use Loopback with an audio recording program like GarageBand or a bunch of the other ones, And it's great. You know, it's a really it's a good video. I've gotten a lot of compliments on it, and it's a year or two old, but nothing really has changed that much in the way that these programs work. Of course, they've been updated, but the way that they actually work hasn't changed that much. So go on over to YouTube if you're interested. My name, Guy Searle, and Loopback, and you can find out more on how to use Loopback to solve a lot of your audio routing problems. And on that, we're going to end today's Guy's Daily Drive. Thank you all for listening and or watching, or maybe even seeing it live. I see there's a comment or two there. I really appreciate the fact that you do so. If you would like to get a hold of me, you can do so by sending me an email to guy@mymac.com. You can get a hold of me on the Twitters. I am MacParrot and VertShark over there on the Twitters. You can find me and all my videos over on YouTube. Just look for VertShark, and the playlist will come up with literally hundreds of videos that I've done. What else? VertShark.com, as I said earlier, is the website. VertShark is the Facebook group. I should start pushing that probably too. I do the MyMac.com podcast each and every week with Gaz on the weekends. That is always a blast. The Mac to the Future live cast I do on Wednesday nights with Warren Sklar and David Ginsburg. That's always a lot of fun too. And lately I've also been going over to on Tuesday nights, and you can find it live on Facebook over in YouTube, Chuck Joyner's Mac Voices open mic night. So it gets a little crazy, but it's fun. So, but that's going to do it for today. Once again, thank you all so very, very much, and I will see you next time, right here, right, where is it? Right here on Guy's Daily Drive. Bye-bye.